Suffering and bad things happening to you, bad things, is basically the point of life. You see, each of us are born with this life, with this character that we get. And all of us have different missions, different quests to accomplish throughout this life, right? And each of us have a duty to suffer. Now, suffering is different from person to person just because of the things that I said. Everyone is born with a different character, with a different mission. That's why our suffering is going to differ in this lifetime. Suffering for someone might be exercising and taking care of their body, and for someone else, maybe it's their careers. Maybe it's a battle with illness. It doesn't really matter what suffering is, because once you understand how to get what you want in life and how you are going to get it, it all makes sense, like opening your eyes for the first time ever. You see, guys, I'm not talking about any objective thing that you need to do. You also have free will in your life and you can do whatever you want with it, whatever you choose. But how many times you wanted something, wanted a reward, and thought, why can I have it? Why can I not have this thing? And then when you analyze it, the other side of the equation, the other part, is missing. And you might ask, what is this other part that is missing? That is suffering. You see, guys, to get a reward in life, whether you believe in God, in higher powers, the universe, anything, or just yourself, nothing is free in life, as we know. So nothing comes without putting in something in return, exchanging it, So when you look at it, why should you have this when you haven't done anything to get it? And again, I'm not talking about anything objective. Everyone decides what they want in life, If your goal is to be a good athlete and be world class, you have to do different things to get there than someone just wanting to buy a castle. Everyone's goal differs, right? But let me ask you this. How many times in life have you looked at someone who had what you wanted to have, and you thought to yourself, wow, this person is, not as smart as I am, not as intelligent, not as good looking, not as kind, not as humble, not as, whatever it might be. And you thought, why can't I have that? Am I just cursed? Like, why cannot I have something if this other person who is objectively worse than you has it? And that's exactly where my equation comes in. You see, life is not about how smart you are, how good looking you are, how talented you are. These are all just factors, right? These are all just increase your potential in life, because obviously it helps if you're a person who's like super smart or super good looking or super whatever. But many of you obviously have seen people who have no talent, no natural gifts, make it far in life. And then you have super talented, super smart, super good looking, super, intelligent people who haven't done anything with their life. That's where my equation comes in. And that is suffering. Because no matter who you are, where you are, who you are, what you do, what you want, you have the potential to make it. You just need to suffer long enough according to your goals, and then you are going to get the reward that you want. This is just really, really basic logic when you think about it. So literally the reason that this other person has what you want is because this person suffered more than you. Now, again, I can't stress this enough. Suffering is not some objective thing that you need to do. It's not something that that is so straightforward, right? So it's not like, oh my god, I'm gonna run a marathon tomorrow, and then I suffered enough, and then where's my reward, right? Suffering is different and specified to the character that you are in life. It's always going to be about defeating your own adversity, your own thoughts, your own personal challenges. And the reason you might think the other person doesn't deserve what you want to have is because you don't understand this. You don't understand that each person's suffering in life is different and specialized to this character that they are in life. And you haven't seen what this other person went through to get where they are. You have no idea about the sacrifices they made, the suffering they went through. And guys, this is really important to understand if you want to achieve your goals in the long term. Thank you for watching, and I hope I meet you on the top, brother, because the rare person who understands this is headed to the top. Thank you for watching, bro.